Hi, my name's Daryl Phillips. Let's talk about coming face to face with your past. Like, subscribe, share, follow. All the links are below. The most important thing you can do for me is share. Message is important because there are a lot of people that, they have to deal with these issues. This one in particular today, everyone deals with, even people without psychic disorders. And share with your family, your friends, so forth and so on. Get the message out and help me out like that. That's the most important thing. But if you want to do more, go to bipolarize.net. You can donate there. It's a work in progress, just like I am, just like we all are. So you walk in a store with your kids, maybe with your significant other, and you're in the milk aisle. Technically, the milk's not in an aisle, but I digress. But you get to grab some milk, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, my age, you're 43, okay? And all of a sudden you run into one of your ex significant others, and then maybe they're single and you're not, and they're just like, hey, how you doing? You want to go out for a date, or you want to go out for lunch and stuff? And as much as you want to say yes, you know that that's inappropriate because you're gonna have to talk over it with your wife or your significant other, or so on and so on, and your life's changed. Okay, now that's a very awkward situation, right? You guys ever faced that before? You guys ever faced a scenario like that? So here's some feelings that can happen in a scenario like that. Obviously, awkwardness, maybe regret a little bit. Maybe you're thinking, oh God, I have a wife and kids and I have all this job and this person's single and they're still very gorgeous and very fine. You ladies, you guys never had that happen? Yes, you have. Everyone has. Every single person has had that happen, right? That's just a made up scenario. Actually, it's not. It happened to my mother. That actually happened to my mom and dad. My big step was my mom and dad that were in the store, and her ex-boyfriend before my dad, before me and Jack were adopted, they saw each other in Cub Foods, Twin Cities, and that's just weird because they live in Texas, and it can happen like that. So, and obviously there's class reunions and things like that. That's a benign situation, and everyone kind of knows how to deal with that. For the most part. Now, maybe you don't. I'm going to give a warning right now. Do not go into what I call a past coma. What's a past coma, Daryl? It's where all of a sudden you're back in the 1980s or you're back in the 1990s, in my case, and all of a sudden you see someone that you used to be dating and you want to leave your significant other for that person because somehow nothing's changed since the 1990s. Hell, you don't even look the same from the 1990s. Well, you don't. You don't. You know it's true. I mean, I've always been gorgeous. Couldn't help it. Be careful. People get in lots of trouble because of that. Sleeping with someone that they wish they could have slept in high school. It's true. It happens a lot more than you think. Again, I'm mentioning benign situations. In all honesty, here's a more serious one. My uncle, my dear uncle, I have always fought him for 20 years. I fought that man. And one of the reasons why I've always had a problem with him is, first of all, I looked up to him. And he has always seen me as a little boy. He has never seen me as a man. And maybe I'm not a man. Maybe I'm not a man. I do still have Transformers. I can actually show them. Don't mess with my toys, dude. Optimus Prime is the man. My uncle has a problem with nostalgia. He will take nostalgia and he lives there. And he wants me to join there and he doesn't want to join me here. I've got a real problem with that. It's no different than Desiree, the mother of my child, judging me for my past. These are more serious things. Because now your past is literally facing you in your present. So there was a situation that happened. It's actually June on my mom's birthday that I am no longer in contact with my son. I cut off the contact because, let's just say personal issues. I will get to at some point. One of the problems I had with her and with her family, her whole family, is that that's the way they see me, as a monster. I had to defend myself, and I get tired of that stuff. I don't need that. I'm trying to do this for you guys, and I don't need that at the same time. These are more serious problems that you might face. if you actually fall into a past coma, if you actually are dumb enough to sleep with one of your ex-classmates or do anything else with your ex-classmates, or worse, leave your wife or your significant other for your classmates because somehow you have the confidence now that you didn't have in high school. How do you snap yourself back to reality? First of all, there's a deeper problem there. If you're looking to leave your wife for someone that you knew in high school, there's a problem with you, not with your situation. I'll tell you the truth. Me and my significant other, we have problems sometimes. We argue about money sometimes. I mean, we struggle with money a lot. And she thinks about leaving me. I've thought about leaving her. You know what we come down to the realization of? No offense to you other couples. Because if me and Sophia ever get rich, we're going to be the most powerful couple in the world. I promise you that. You call me arrogant all you want to. You have no idea. The teamwork that me and Sophia do, second to none. She reads my mind. I've never seen a person read my mind like that. And I read hers. We can look across the room from one another. You think I would give that up for someone from high school? I worked too hard. Me and Sophia just talked about this. If something ever happens to her, God forbid, I'm single for the rest of my life. I have too much to do. Her little devil horns will be talking to me, and her little angel wings will be helping me, even after death. You think I would give that up? I've worked too hard for this. So I got a question. How do you incorporate your past into your reality? Let's say that none of that stuff happens, and it's just a friend from the past that you kind of hook up with, and you want to be friends now in the now. Or in the case of my uncle, that he wants to have a relationship with me, and I keep telling him, you have to get to know me now. Well, how do you get that? How do you incorporate that stuff? How do you incorporate your life with? Well, they have to understand you have a life, and you have to understand they have a life. If they're single and you're not, you can't go out with the bars with them all the time. Little Pookie Poo will like it. Sophia would hate it if I just hung out with my friends all the time. And look, she's not jealous or anything. She please, it's our time. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth about something. Dwan knows this is true, so I'm not being offensive. I love my brother, but him living here was a big strain on our relationship. It wasn't that Dwan did anything wrong. It's that having people around you that weren't in your life previously, incorporating them into your now, it's difficult, not easy. I told you, we're not building a cabinet here. All right, so just know that now. And it's apropos that we're doing this video, and on Monday we do the video about cleaning your house, because you're going to run into your past a lot more than you think. And you're going to have to be able to deal with this stuff in the now. They have to know you now. If they're going to help you change, then they have to know they have to help you change, or you cannot just be, you have to focus on now, especially if you've got issues like I had. If it is a decision in which you cannot have a relationship with that person like that, and it's not going to be the same like they thought it was, and like you maybe thought it was, you have to learn to live with your decision. You have to learn to let go. You have to learn to live in the now. I told you, enjoy your successes in the now. Don't regret your life in the now. Look at your past. Assess and analyze your decision making through that lens, through how you always analyze your life that way. Okay? Learn to let go. Learn to let go. Cleaning your house, you have to get rid of some of the furniture. And that's what we're going to be talking about on Monday. I want you guys to have a great night. I want you guys to be understanding of one another. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take an Uber or Lyft, please, for the love of Jesus Christ and all of his holy saints. And even if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, please, for all of his holy saints or whatever. And may the Lord of light guide you in all things.